Yeah, I can't stop. I record. Then
Any learner get
this one.
play it out this part. You don't have to wait for your timetable to load. As soon as you see these handles, you select my content. Now it may happen that you find that my content is blank, so you will need to refresh the page by either clicking F5 or control, depending on your device, or you can just go to the icon as I'm pointing and select refresh or reload. Okay, it's reloading. Then I go back to my content, and there you go. You will have the assessment loaded. Now once you have this page, firstly you need to check the subject that you'll be writing the assessment on. In my case, it is going to be mathematics grade 12 term 1 assessment. Now as soon as you see that, now you are going to note the following, that if the assessment has not been written, the status will say not started. Obviously these are the marks of your assessment. Now I'm going to open the second class, the class test, as an example. Now once you load, the system will go to the first question. Now before we discuss the questions, let's look at the important point. This is the title of the class test 1, the questions that the test has, the duration of the assessment, the time started, and the time it will stop. This means that once your 80 minutes is up, the interface is going to stop and kick you out. Now we are going to browse through the questions. Currently I'm on question 1. Note that you can start by any question, right? Now in my case, I'm just gonna firstly show you how to browse through. This is question 1. If you want to click on the next question, you will click on it and then it will load. Now these are all the questions. This is where you browse through all the questions. So I'm going to just click on this question here. Now each question has marks allocated to it. As you can see, this question has got 6 marks. This is question 4. That's where you will identify the question number in case you are lost. There it is, question 4, and these are the marks for that particular question. Now for you to write on the interface, now you need to select the blue color that works with your eyes, as long as it is blue. So you can select any blue and then you can answer. Now there could be a problem of space, right? If you want to view, maybe zoom out, you can, or zoom in, it's up to you. Now if you need more space, you will have to select this icon here as I'm pointing, and then you click and drag up. That will create space for you to continue answering your questions. Continue to answering your questions. Now if you don't want to write, you can also type. For you to type, you need to select this icon, then click where you need to type, and then you type in your answer. Now once you have typed your answer, please ensure that you select away such that this highlight is not there. So if it's not there, then you will be able to save or update the question. So for you to update the question, now if it happens that you've made a mistake before you update, let me just get this right, you can undo anything that you've done. However, once you have saved the question, you can never go back and undo. However, the only way to do it is for you to select the eraser, and then maybe you can erase whatever that you feel that is incorrect and redo it. undo does not work after you have updated the answer.
Repeat the time.
Now remember, once you've typed, you need make sure that you have selected away such that there are no highlights around the text. Then you can be able to update or save the question. Now in my case, I am going to update and save question 4. Now say, like I said, you realize that you need to go back to question 4 after you've saved it, and here you can see everything that you have written on the question. So if you want to erase answers, you have to click on the question, select the eraser icon, only then you can delete, and then you update.
If you want to see what's at the bottom.
If you want to see what's at the bottom, remember this icon helps you to move around the page.
Or you can zoom in and out.
Or you can zoom in and out. So I'm going to update, assuming that I have fixed my mistakes. Note that once you have finished answering all your questions, the system is going to mark the assessment complete automatically. And once you are out of the system, you cannot go back and rewrite. And note the following as well, that once you have started the assessment, you can't go away and come back and hope that you will restart. So this means that as soon as the time allocated for the assessment is up, the system will lock you out.
Also, remember, this is browsing questions.
So this is how you browse through your questions. Obviously, once you look at your questions, you should see your answers as well. Once you are done with this, then once you've answered all your questions correctly or incorrectly, then you need to close the page.
Thank you.
Thank you.